Welcome to the Champagne Way,
a podcast devoted to living every day like a celebration. Hello, lovely bubblies, and welcome to the Champagne Way.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, guys, do you know what episode it is?
20.
Woo-hoo, yes, 20. And what are we going to do now that we've hit 20 episodes?
We're going to Disney World.
Yay!
Woo!
That's right, guys. The Champagne Way is headed to Disney World.
Oh!
Yes. And what are we celebrating with? What's in our cup tonight?
All right. We have Seguro Vidoris. I think that's how you pronounce that. I don't know. I'm about to taste it, but I can already tell everyone that so far it is fall down good.
It literally knocked me off my feet.
Yeah, I know.
It
literally, we popped that cork and one of our Coco Trina fell right on down.
Yeah, it kind of went everywhere.
It went everywhere. She hurried around with some towels and fell right on down. That's how good it was. So
knocked me off my feet. That's how good.
Yes. No, it's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, I picked it up because the sign said that it was a delicious fall delight. So that for me was good enough. It was also on sale for $8.99, which was also a deal right there. So that's why I got it.
Trina, was your fall delightful?
It was something. I don't know if I'd ever say it was delightful. It's kind of like the heavy fall. Boom.
False advertisement.
False advertising.
False advertisement.
But not fall. Sorry.
Right.
No, it is actually really good. This
Yeah.
really helps ease the pain. No, just kidding. No, it's pretty good. I'm not in pain. It was a funny fall. I laughed so hard.
It is definitely brute. There's no sweetness to it, which I like.
Nope. Yep.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, and it has an elegant finesse according to the bottle, and it's a cava, and it's apparently very approachable. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I agree. It has a very light taste, which I'm always about. The sign at Frugal McDougal, which is where I picked it up, said it had some cidery notes, which is why I went for it. Anything that has the words pumpkin or cider. And Frugal McDougal, by the way, is a local liquor store here in Nashville, which has a pretty good wine and liquor deals. So that's where I went.
Yeah, shout out to my friend Kayla, who works there and is a listener.
Oh.
Now that you say cider, it actually does taste like I can taste that in there now.
Right, and that's why I picked it up. I mean, right now at this moment, anything that has anything to do with pumpkin cider, I'm all about, because we're right now kind of in the middle of September. So I went all for that, all in. So yeah, I'm all about this right now.
It's delicious. I really like that. I think the last few that we've tried were sweeter, which so this is a little refreshing break from all the sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
a little
me
more
too.
earthy.
Yeah.
So I think this week we need to do a group champagne shout out to all of our employers, our bosses, all of our spouses' bosses.
Yes.
Because we're all going to Disney World and they
Yes.
let us off.
They did.
So this is the exciting thing. So champagne shout out to all of the people who let us take off work.
I know. And my husband's boss is a real
Oh, I mean,
Really?
Yeah, he's self-employed.
So that was maybe a close call that he wasn't going to get off.
Yeah.
I don't know what that says about our producer, my husband, because he's also self-employed.
So
Kind of. Although technically, I don't know. With the podcast, are we his employer or is he employing us? I don't know.
I feel like he's
Oh.
our employee.
Yeah, I think so. He's giving us the big no, but yeah, I think so.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, in that case, his bosses are absolutely wonderful and delightful and invited him on this trip.
yeah,
you're welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We got a villa. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm so
guys.
excited. Do a personal shout out to Rick, who I was very angry at previously. That's my boss. But he did indeed sign my sheet. I came into it on a Monday morning. It was in my work mailbox, and there it was. I texted everyone a picture of it and said, "Oh my God, here it is. This is happening."
Ow.
Yay! So,
I have another shout out.
you have another shout out?
Yes.
All right. Somebody in the group, it is their 21st birthday this week.
What?
Yay! I'm turning 21 again.
Oh my
Trina's
God.
gonna be 21, y'all. She can legally drink.
Again.
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 So Saturday, actually tomorrow, the day after this podcast comes out, she turns
21.
21 for the what?
21, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Yes, let's go with that. 21, 1, 1, 1, 1.
1, 1, 1, 1.
Ish. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah,
I enjoy every extra year that I get to spend on this lovely planet. So, you know.
absolutely.
So
That's
how
why.
are you celebrating? I mean, obviously you're going to go to Disney World very shortly afterward, but how are you going to celebrate on the day?
I'm actually going to be working.
Boo.
I was fixing to say, is
Well-
there like a party that we haven't been
Right,
invited
I know,
to?
right?
A mural block party painting party. Actually, yeah. So my office is doing something that's kind of cool. It's a little give back to the community thing. It's through the Center 6 and 5, the other building that we're adjacent to. They set it all up. And so both Marshall and I will be working that day. And specifically for them to do a mural block painting party on the back wall because it faces a neighborhood behind us and they want to put up a positive message for the kids who have to stare at it every day.
Oh, well, that's really nice, actually. So you're giving back.
Giving back on my birthday, which is not too far off from what I did last year. Because last year I drove down to Florida and helped clean up hurricane damage at my dad and my stepmom's house because a hurricane had come through, I think, like a week or two prior to that, and they had so many down trees. So I came down there with a chainsaw and helped him chop up a bunch of stuff and haul it all off, and got to spend a few days down there and got to spend my birthday down there with the family, which was nice. So it's kind of awesome, actually, that this year we're going back down there again, like the week after my birthday, so I can almost celebrate my birthday with them twice.
Oh, love it.
But that was the trade-off, is that I worked on my birthday for that event so that I could take off a few days to go to Florida. So, you know, you barter with what you can there.
Yeah.
Totally
So-
worth it.
Yes.
Totally worth it. And my mother-in-law is going to be in town, and she's awesome. So I'm actually really excited. We're also going to celebrate her birthday over that weekend because she just turned 60.
Oh,
Yeah. So champagne shout out to Debbie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Debbie, I'm going to bring some penis straws just for you.
You know what? Let's plan this now.
Okay,
This party just got taken up a level.
I'll bake some
Yes.
Okay.
She will love that.
Done.
All of that.
A whole new world.
That's where we'll be.
A champagne world.
Welcome to our Disney and Universal and Halloween Horror Nights and Mickey's Not So Scary episode. We're going to talk about all the things that we are going to do on our amazing trip to Florida.
Yes, and why are we going? Okay, so last year, around this time, if you haven't guessed yet, Lindsay loves haunted houses and all things scary and fallish. But she was pregnant last year and miserable. And she made Trina make a blood promise. Like, I made Trina slice her hand, lick it and stick it. And to take me to Universal Halloween Horror Nights was just like the supposedly scariest place with the best haunted houses.
It really is, though.
And she said she would take me this year, so she is gonna take me.
I went through that whole unsanitary process just for you.
I mean, and also Jess has also been tagging along on the haunted houses kick, and her fiance does not like haunted houses. So she's also been all about this life.
So I do have actually a funny story before we get started on the Disney trip. So I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. It was me and Jess, Trina, and Jay. And we were out during the fall, and I forget where we had went to, and Jay was trying to get home, and me and Jess were drunk in the back seat, and we put the map quest into a haunted house.
Yep.
And like we went 20 minutes out of the way, and we got there, and Trina and Jay were so mad at us. They would not let us go in.
I do remember that, and I definitely have told that story to people before because I was like, yeah, you don't trust a drunk person with GPS, ever. Not when they have ulterior motives and want to go to a haunted house.
And Trina would have normally been for that, but she like obviously she likes to give back to the community, and she had to be up at like 4 a.m. to like build a house or something.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah,
That was Habitat for Humanity. I was doing a house build the next morning. I had to be up like at 5 a.m. and be at the house build site at like 6 a.m. And y'all were trying to keep me out and do more haunted houses.
That's what it was. And Lindsay and I, obviously, we were not driving, but we were drinking to enjoy our haunted house hop.
We were giggling in the back seat, and Jay and Trina were so mad at us.
Sorry.
Oh, yes, we were. It's still funny to think back on that. And I've definitely told some people about that story before.
So like I've told you guys before, Jay refuses to go in a haunted house, and he's like, okay, if we go to Universal Halloween Horror Nights, I'll go, because those are legitimate haunted houses. There's not going to be a psycho murderer in there waiting to kill me and get away with it. So now we have tickets, and guess who is freaking out about it?
OMG. I can't wait to scare the shit out of him.
I know. Me too.
It's going to be so much fun between him and Will. Oh my God.
Right. Will does also not like haunted houses.
And you know Marshall's going to be on our side and like help try to scare them out.
Yeah.
And what else is it that we're doing while we're in Disney, right? In Epcot, we're going to try so many like champagne and delicious other treats, right?
Yes. So the big thing that kind of caught our attention to go down there, besides obviously going to Halloween Horror Nights because the timing worked out, at Epcot, they have the Food and Wine Festival that they do every single year around this time. It's always in like September going into early fall. And around the world at Epcot, because of course they have the different nations around the pond there. Each one, you can get like a little passport booklet, and you go around to the different worlds, you try different foods, you try different drinks, and they do like specialty samplings throughout the whole thing. And some of our favorite fans from Florida are huge into going to this every year. One of our special guests who's going to be on the show here in a few minutes, she's actually already been several times this year already because she has a season pass. So she's scouting out all the places that we'll want to go.
Is this Layla Lala Lloyd?
Yes, it is. She's scouted out all of the champagne stops already. She's already told me like what to prepare for. I mean, but I'm going to wait and let her talk about the rest of it because she's got some surprises in store for us.
I can't wait.
I think I've like dubbed her and Laurie our Florida fan club presidents.
Yay!
And also probably our friend Lizzie, who does not live right there, but she's also probably can be part of that Florida fan club too.
Hell
We need to like introduce all of them so that they can like all be there because they're organizing like our whole little fan club following that's going to go around Disney with us.
We could do a meet and greet.
Yes.
We could.
We could.
I like it.
Yes.
I love it.
All right, so let's get Layla on the phone.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Is this Layla Lala Lloyd?
It is.
Oh, yay.
All right, we're going to sound off so you can recognize everyone's voice. Obviously, this is your sister. Hello.
What up, sister?
It's your other sister, Lindsay.
Hi, Tinkerbell.
Hi.
And this is Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us on this episode, our 20th episode, which we've already announced earlier. Since it's our 20th episode, we're going to Disney World.
Woohoo.
So, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, of course.
We were just talking briefly about our Disney trip and how excited we are and about Halloween Horror Nights and all of that. I know you're super excited. You and the rest of the group. We've already also talked about how you and Laurie are our Florida fan club presidents or leaders. So tell us about what you have in store for us. I know you've got some little surprises planned, and you've already been mapping out the Food and Wine Fest. Like, how many times have you already gone this year?
I have gone 4 times,
Whoa.
which means I've already gotten my cutting board.
What?
There's a cutting board?
So if you're a pass holder, you get a magnet like every season or anytime they have a special event. So there's a Food and Wine magnet. It's Chef Mickey. And then if you go 4 times, you get a little cutting board that's like perfect for cutting up like lemons or limes for like drinks and things like that. So I've actually already gotten my cutting board.
Oh, love it.
So, okay, you have a pass. Is this a pass to the park or a pass to the Food and Wine Festival or both?
It is a pass to both. So the Food and Wine Festival is included in your park admission to Epcot. Just so you know, you're going to have groupies while you're there.
Oh, yeah.
So my pass includes their photo pass, which means any photos taken by Disney, I can have them added to my pass, and then I can download them and I can share them with you. So you will have pictures from your trip.
Oh, that is so exciting, Layla.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Layla, you don't know how excited that makes me because Jay proposed to me at Disney, and we were so poor at the time we couldn't get those pictures.
Those pictures are expensive, though. So.
Yeah.
I think we should recreate that.
Oh,
I mean,
clearly we should.
totally should.
Clearly we should.
I'm gonna say no this time.
No,
I think it's a little late for that.
I mean, maybe
it's a little
so.
late for that.
It's a
You're
little late.
married. You have a baby. He's also sitting right behind you and staring at you right now.
Yes, he and my daughter are looking at me like, what?
I like Rory turned her head, kind of like, "Whoa, mom, whoa."
Well, I do expect an extra ring at least.
I mean, clearly. I mean,
A
obviously.
Disney ring, a special Disney ring. Okay.
But while at Disney World, I mean, you could get a little Aurora ring. Just saying, gift shops everywhere.
Hint, 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 hint.
Big Aurora ring.
Hint, hint. They're
I mean,
everywhere.
Lindsay, your husband might get mad at me, but I mean, we do have a jewelry store that is dedicated to Disney.
Shut up.
And it even has like high-end purses like Dooney and Burke, and then we have a special shop that has dresses and bows and
Bows.
Did you say bows?
Oh no, you said the wrong magic word.
I know you've listened, Layla, so you knew what you were getting into when you said that.
Layla, she's taking notes.
She's gonna be in those stores for hours. You're gonna have to be her chaperone.
well, they have these mini ears, but I feel like they made a pair specifically for you because it's a pair of ears that you interchange the bow, and the bows are based off of different characters. So I feel like they were thinking of you, Lindsay, when they were like
It's that trip to the casting office I made.
That's right. That's right. Like Layla, her mouth literally her jaw just literally dropped. And now she has bows in mind and Disney ears and she's excited.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, we're going to do Disney and then we're going to Universal.
So I know a lot about Universal, and you're going to love it. I'm a little obsessed with Harry Potter.
Yes, we all are.
We can't wait.
Well, okay. Do y'all know what houses you're in?
Yes, the hat told me in LA.
Well, Layla, I'm a mixed house. Is that allowed?
That is, because I am too. I claim one as my main one, but I do have two houses.
Look and listen. I'm a Ravenclaw Hufflepuff.
Ravenclaw. I was about to say, let's guess, but you've already said it.
Sorry.
Let's guess.
Sorry.
All right, what is Trina?
What do y'all think I am?
Her husband says Slytherin.
Wow.
No.
Whoa.
That's what I would have guessed too.
That's what I guess too, because
on,
you're
guys.
very ambitious. You're very ambitious.
And evil. You're a Slytherin.
You're a Slytherin. Sorry.
I mean-
Oh my God.
Trina, I'm a Slytherin too. So
Oh, really?
I mean, if I was going to border anything, I would definitely say Gryffindor and Slytherin because I'm a little of both. I could go either way.
Okay.
All right.
I'm so genius that I could be a little evil. I know.
What is Lindsay?
Lindsay. See, Lindsay, I think you would be a Ravenclaw.
And a Gryffindor.
Yeah, I think you're a mix of a Ravenclaw and a Gryffindor.
I would go Ravenclaw, Gryffindor.
The hat told me because the hat literally sat on my head and talked out loud in LA and said I was a Gryffindor, but I would probably say more Ravenclaw, so probably a mixture of two.
Yeah. I mean, I just decided for myself.
I did pick out my wand last time. So I have been to Universal Studios in Orlando to the Harry Potter world.
Okay.
Lindsay, you've been before too.
Yeah, you had to make an appointment for that wand.
Did you go for
Really?
both? Like to both sides?
Yes.
Okay. So we went to both sides. It was like 2 years ago. But I waited to buy a wand. I picked out exactly which one I wanted, but I did not buy it because I was like, whoa, I'm going to wait till I go with some friends. I was going to wait till Marshall could go with me because he didn't get to go.
And it's an important decision.
It is an important decision.
Yeah.
But I do have it in mind. I've already picked out one. I'm pretty sure it was actually Hermione's. So
Okay, good.
it had like some
Good
vines on it.
Good choice.
Which totally screams Trina. But yeah, so I'm excited to buy that.
And listeners,
So-
if you don't know what house you're in, you can go to pottermore.com and you can make as many usernames as possible to figure out which house you want to be in.
Yeah.
Not which house you meant to be in, but which house you want to be in.
Okay, so there are a couple of things you have to do when you go to Universal. Harry Potter's first, and Jess, I'm thinking of you on this because I know how you like to mix things.
Girl, yes.
They have the ice cream shop there.
Yes.
And they have an Earl Grey lavender.
We've
Ice cream?
had that. Yes.
It's so good.
Okay, I want it.
Yeah, it's so
I
good.
want it.
We had that and the jalapeno chocolate.
Oh, yeah, the cayenne chocolate one.
cayenne chocolate
Stop
and the
it.
Earl Grey lavender. We had that mixed.
Oh, that sounds
Yes.
really good.
And they have like a butter toffee one that's amazing. So yes, you have to go and do the ice creams. And then, so of course you're on Diagon Alley, there's like the scary part too. So you have to go in there and you can use your wands. When you get your wands, they're interactive. And if y'all want, I actually have I have a wand because I went the first day Diagon Alley open because I'm a total nerd.
Lord bless. No, of course. That's wonderful.
So you can actually go and do spells and everything there, and it's like really cool.
Flick and swish.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
love.
right. So Layla was our guide last time I went because I went on a work trip and we basically decided to go to Universal and Harry Potter World and all that along on the trip. So she was our guide on the trip, and there was 3 people that came down from Tennessee that went with us, and it was a lot of fun. We went through both of the parks, rode all the rides, and then also just went and spent our time, most of the time, in Harry Potter World. And that was amazing. We tried butterbeer for the first time.
Oh my God, yeah.
So they have frozen butterbeer,
It
which
doesn't have alcohol.
it doesn't have alcohol in it, but it is amazing.
Why would you drink those empty calories?
Because it's amazing.
It's butterbeer,
Because it tastes
Lindsay.
Oh,
amazing.
it's so good.
But Layla informed me, she was like, try the frozen one because the frozen one is better.
Of course.
And of course, we're in the Florida heat too. It was amazing.
Layla,
so I'm so excited
Is there
about it.
new Harry Potter baked goods that I should try?
Well, you definitely, if y'all can, eat at the restaurant. So you have your choice. There's 3 broomsticks, or there's the leaky cauldron. I'm a little partial to the leaky cauldron because it's more like British food. Oh, so this is for you too, Jess, actually.
Please.
There is a new bakery, and I'm telling you, you have to go to this bakery.
Okay,
like, you
please, yes.
have to.
Yes.
So it's called Amaretta's. First off, it's amazing. They make the best pastries ever, and they make these little dome cakes that are like in the shape of like a Mickey hat or a Minnie hat. But they also have like these little cakes, like
Yes.
tea cakes.
Yes.
Oh my God, they're amazing. And then they also serve champagne there. So they have the pink champagne, which has kind of been the most popular one.
Yes.
So it's a rosé
Yes.
champagne, and it has a white chocolate Minnie Mouse hat on it that's dusted in edible pink glitter. So
On
you will
top
sparkle.
of the champagne?
Yes, I will send you a
Shut
photo because I've had it.
Please send me the champagne. Please send me the picture. I can't describe to you the motion I'm making right now with my hands.
She is like literally waving herself. She's so
I'm
excited about
making
this.
I think you just made her Layla.
I'm making like a happy
She's happy dancing in her seat.
I'm making like a happy dance right now.
They just announced they have a blue version of it now, so which I haven't tried yet.
I'm making a real happy dance.
Well, see, y'all need to go there and get your desserts and everything, and then you need to go over to the Hangar Bar, which is Jacques Hangar Bar, and that's where you can get like drinks for the guys would love it because it's really cool. It's like a really neat outside venue, and you can get like different kinds of alcoholic drinks and beers from all over the world, and it's really good.
We ask you one thing? So you've been to like Epcot and around the world and stuff. Do you have a favorite thing you've tried so far that you can let us know about?
Yes. So far this year, there is a booth called Flavors of Fire,
Oh.
and they have Korean piggyback wings, and they're super good.
Whoa.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
But also, what has been your favorite champagne thing?
Yeah, that too.
Oh, okay. So this year they did a mimosa bar. So I've already tried 3 of the mimosas there.
Okay.
And so my favorite one, which was surprising, is they have a key lime mimosa.
Shut up.
Whoa.
What?
Sounds
Shut
amazing.
up, Layla.
Key lime mimosa. OMG.
No.
It's like a key lime, like sparkling wine champagne and white cranberry juice. It's amazing.
Oh God, that sounds so good.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I'm so excited.
So I have 2 other favorite drinks I have to share
Okay.
because I'm going to make y'all try them when we're
Okay,
there.
fine.
So there's a limoncello margarita from the Italy, and it's like super tart, and it's amazing. And then my absolute favorite drink of all time, and they have it this year again, is France has a passion fruit martini slush.
Oh, I just in my pants.
So clearly, we're excited for this trip. Some more than others.
Yes.
But okay. Let's get to Halloween Horror Nights. Like, let's talk about these haunted houses, Layla.
Oh my God. Okay. So,
Okay.
well, they have Killer Clowns from Outer Space this year.
Oh my God,
so-
that's my favorite movie in the entire world. It won the Academy Awards for Best Movie Ever, if anyone is wondering.
Okay, great. Love it.
It is really good.
Okay, tell us more, Layla.
The main house this year is Stranger Things.
Yay!
Which
Yay!
Yes.
Yay!
means it's going to be the most amazing house that they have there. And I will recommend, as soon as y'all go in, to get in line for that house. Because first off, don't bring any bags with you. It's a waste. They will do a full body check. So like you go through detectors, they wand you, like they're very strict on it because, scary things and alcohol just don't always mix. But the drinks are really good at that.
We don't know what you're talking about. We drink
Yeah,
before every
of course,
haunted house.
of course
We
they do.
not agree with this. So, the boob bra. The boob bra.
Oh, the boob bra.
We can bring the boob
We
bra
can
back.
bring the boob bra back.
Oh my goodness, you could.
Okay.
Oh my
You could.
God.
Babe. Thank you, babe.
We need 2 more. Okay.
We need to order those now.
Layla, are you saying like don't take any purses or bags with you? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yeah, like try to wear something that you can put like your IDs and your wallet in.
Where do we
Um,
keep our tampons?
Yeah.
in your bra.
Yeah,
In your
security. Where do the tampons go?
Okay.
Because we can get tampons and fill them with alcohol. That sponge absorbs liquid.
Okay.
That
Oh
might
my
be why they
goodness.
don't allow that. Do you want to suck on a tampon with champagne?
Okay, if it comes to no alcohol versus tampon filled with champagne, guess which one I'm gonna pick.
Okay, so Trina's birthday is coming up, and
Yeah,
so
true story.
I love my sister dearly. So of course, when I go
Aw.
to pick out her birthday gifts, it typically is around alcohol.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
She's saying you're
birthday?
an alcoholic.
I
I mean, I have a champagne podcast, so yeah.
So her birthday gift this year, which I got her a bangle bracelet that is also a flash.
Shut up, Layla.
Whoop.
Sister for the win.
That's right. That's right, guys.
All
I'll
right.
be packing alcohol all the time.
Well, this is the even better part. So when I ordered it, they messed up my order and they shipped me 2.
All right. Well, Jess
On both
has
wrists.
the champagne
Yeah.
bra.
I have a champagne
Jess
bra.
has a champagne bangle. Lindsay's going to be sucking champagne out of a freaking tampon. So just give me the fucking bangle.
Lindsay gets the extra bangle.
That is too okay. It's yours. I can't even argue with that. It's yours.
No. We can't argue with that one. Thanks, big sister.
You're welcome.
Layla.
What a great sister and what a great present.
Wait, real quick though. I have a request. Can Jess bring me mimosa bread?
Yes. Do you want me to bring you some mimosa bread? Layla, I will definitely bring you a loaf of mimosa bread, fresh baked.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you very much. We're looking forward to seeing you. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
We can't wait.
Well, thank y'all. Thanks for having me.
Layla, la, la, la.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
All right. It's time for Jess's drinking thinking cap.
Woo woo. What you got for us this week?
All right. So I'm actually doing a callback from last week. So my lovely fiance Will,
Woo woo. Hey, Will.
Hi Will,
Hi.
and he listened to our tailgate episode, and he said I'm gonna make some Jello shots,
Oh, yes, he did.
and so he made us some champagne Jello shots.
And boy, were they delicious.
Boy, weren't they!
They
Nutritious.
They kicked in about halfway through this episode, I think.
So I said, well, great, that's gonna be Jess's drinking thinking cap. Because we're still in fall, we're still in tailgate season. So he is a great Jello shot maker. He made them last week. My friend Melissa came in town, and he made orange rum Jello shots for the UT game.
That
Love
also
it.
sounds delicious.
They were very potent and very delicious. He's an expert pro Jello shot maker.
I appreciate that.
Well, I think for these Jello shots, we have already tried them, and they were delicious. Now, they were 2 different kinds that he had kind of experimented with, correct?
Yes. So he decided to make some regular ones, which were literally just straight up champagne. So what he does, he goes for just unflavored gelatin, and then he goes for warm champagne. He doesn't boil the champagne. He goes for warm champagne.
So he dissolves the gelatin probably first in like a little bit of water or something, and then he does warm champagne?
Not for the regular ones. For the regular ones, there's no water involved. It's just the champagne, and he dissolves the gelatin
Into the champagne.
into the champagne.
And then he adds warm champagne to it.
Well, right, but there's
Okay.
no water involved. And then he did the other ones where there was a little bit of water and the champagne and the gelatin. So we had two different kinds, and I think we all realized that while both were fine, what really tasted best was the ones without water.
Yes, they were so good. Both of them were actually really good.
Both were great.
But the watered ones, I mean, clearly tasted a little watered down. You got a little hint of champagne without like the full blown flavor. But the regular ones, it was just like bam, champagne.
Champagne.
It was so good.
It was so good.
And they were fine. There was no trouble with them staying gelled, right?
Right, not at all.
So,
Which I could see why he'd probably make both, because anytime I've made like Jello shots with like an actual liquor, I've always done like the original. You melt the Jello mixture with water,
right,
in like a pot.
You want to make sure it gels.
And then you actually add like the liquor to it in that other way. So I can see where he'd probably try to do both ways
wanted
and
to
see
see
if which
how
one
it
worked.
works.
They both actually, like the
fine.
gelatin, it worked both ways
Right.
perfectly fine. But we tasted the champagne more, obviously, in the one that had the higher
Without-
concentration of champagne.
Right. So I think the one without the water was just fine. So, friends who are listening, I'm going to write a blog, which you will see up on our website, thechampagneway.com, how you should tailgate with champagne. So on it, you're going to find the recipe for my mimosa bread that I made on the last podcast we featured, and with these champagne lovely Jello shots. So if you want to have a classy tailgate and you want to make some mimosa bread and you want to make these champagne Jello shots, that's a great way to tailgate.
Amen.
I feel like for these water ones, if you take the water out of it and you add like an orange juice, you could make mimosa Jello shots.
No, so that's something that he thought about trying with maybe some orange Jello, but maybe we need to look in doing that with the orange juice.
We'll look into that.
Maybe, yeah, you could do orange juice, or you can use orange Jello mixed with like the champagne. If you want the higher champagne concentrate, I do the champagne all the way with the orange Jello. But if you want the orange juice kind of flavoring to it, then I do, maybe the regular gelatin with the orange juice, and then add the champagne as like the cold mixture.
So maybe stay tuned for Jess's next drink and thinking cap.
We might experiment with mimosa Jello shots.
Yeah. But this is Jess's special guest drink and thinking cap.
Yep.
Thanks,
But,
Will.
yeah,
Thank you, Will.
but thanks, Will.
It's champagne trivia. Champagne trivia. Okay, guys. So last episode's question is, how many bottles did Winston Churchill consume?
5,000.
I said 15,000 maybe. I don't know.
Y'all, literally, here is the ad that came out. Hitler couldn't defeat Churchill, but champagne nearly did.
What was
OMG.
it? What was it?
42,000.
What?
What?
No.
42,000 or 4,200?
42,000?
42,000. Oh,
42,000.
No.
oh my God. Oh my God.
That man drank a lot of champagne.
So much champagne. It was ridiculous.
That is my idol.
That's all of our idol. That should be the idol to our show.
I feel like on our Halloween episode, we're going to have him as a guest ghost.
Yes.
Churchill was all about that champagne, though.
Hell yeah.
I think we need to make an entire episode devoted to seances for Winston Churchill.
Hey, he liked to write a lot, so I think that'd be fine.
That should be pretty fine, right?
I mean, he had a lot to say, so I think he'd have to have a lot to say via ghost.
So that equates to one bottle a day for 115 years.
Wow.
Winston.
And he clearly didn't live that long, so
I feel like
how many did he drink per day?
Winston and I are going toe for toe right now.
I mean, pretty good though.
Yeah, if that would, that'd be a lot. Crazy. What the heck, Winston?
Right? Drunk.
But our newest question,
Okay.
what is rosé?
What is rosé?
Yeah.
What is rosé?
What is
oh my
rosé?
God. I don't know. I don't know how to answer this. It's like a mix between so if a blush wine and a champagne did it.
That's the Is that the
A rosé was born. I don't know how Answer that.
Is that the baby? Is that the?
I think that's the baby. It's not the gun. It's a baby.
Like what? I don't. Okay.
So
anyway.
mommy and daddy.
All
Which
right.
one's the mommy? Which one's
We're
the
gonna
daddy?
ask our audience because maybe they have a better clue.
Than Trina.
It's just
Than we do.
It's just a rose and away went whoa.
I feel like that's exactly what Trina said.
That's pretty much what I just said.
Yeah.
You just said it more classy.
I just said it more classy in a way.
All right. What's your guess? You can answer on our social media or our website.
At thechampagneway.com.
What we may or may not talk about on the next episode. Will Jess's fiance Will make us some mimosa jello shots, and how will they stack up against these champagne jello shots? Will we all get sorted into the House of Slytherin when we go to Harry Potter World? And will we all end up getting arrested by Disney police and end up in Disney jail for drinking out of a bra and bangle flasks?
Probably.
All of this and more on the next episode of The Champagne Way. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Follow us and like, listen, and share on Facebook and Instagram at The Champagne Way. Check out our website at thechampagneway.com and listen to us on Apple, iTunes, and Google Play or on SoundCloud. Thanks to The Second Sound and Marshall Widener for producing our podcast, The Champagne Way.